Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how is your person feeling about you at the moment? Let's find out. I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it, it's good. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that this is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that. Toward the end of each of these readings, I'll be popping a link for that up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And that's where you can find out your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one of these would you like? Would you like the crystal, this rose quartz chunk here, along with the support card? Or would you like the flower, slightly wilted, which is with the flirt card, flirty flowers? Or the shell, which is with the healing card? Is that you? Take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video as you're watching down there before you click off. Leave a comment as you're watching too, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I have a show, it's called Psychic Cafe. I do it 3 times a week. I give mini reads for donations in there. I'd love to see you. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Enjoy your reading. I'll see you in there. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, it's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that. In that reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there anything for you to do? Is there something for you to say, something for you to take action on? Or something for you to heal, release, a different way of looking at things, something like that. Guidance for you in this relationship as well, you guys together. What do you need to know about the dynamics between you guys? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below too. So how's your person feeling about you at the moment? Let's get into it. Rituals and offerings. Interesting. They could be thinking about what they want to offer to you, what they want to do for you. This could be someone that is thinking a lot on how to approach you, what they should give you, what they should offer you, how to take you out, that kind of thing, how to put their offer toward you. This could be someone that's thinking of asking you out or making a move toward you, but they're thinking about it, about doing something, doing it very deliberately in a way that impresses you or the way that you would like. It's someone perhaps thinking of taking you out on a date, and then they're wondering, like, what would you really like? What kind of date would you really like to go on? Something like that. Peace. You bring them a lot of peace. You're making them feel good. Now, this could be someone that didn't have some peace about you in the past, but has some peace about you now. Ambition. So the feeling that you're ambitious, and it feels to me like this person has ambition with you as well. Like they're looking at the bigger picture, setting the sights beyond the horizon. Then this isn't someone that's just like seeing you as a short-term thing. It's someone that's seeing you as a long-term thing, and so they're thinking of the long term and quite ambitious. So they want something from this. Let's find out more. How they're feeling about crystals at the moment. You're wondering what to offer you or how to approach you. Death and rebirth. They could see you as having gone through major changes in your life. Your person could be going through major changes in their life at the moment as well. Been through a lot, learned a lot, that kind of thing. Be it a turning point in their life so that they're ready for a new chapter. They could be seeing that about you as well. I'm kind of getting that that's a dual thing. You're both doing that, both at the end of a chapter, both ready to start a new chapter, or they're wondering if you're ready to start a new chapter. Those cards came out like together like that. Starting with this, the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. Right, so your person, this death and this rebirth, they could have been in a cycle where they had negativity, fears, or perhaps addictions or something like that, and that could have changed slowly within them. This could be someone that has been healing themselves, that long, slow process of healing themselves. Or this is how they could see you as well, as healing yourself and coming out of some negativity that you were in, out of some fears that you were in, or out of an addiction that you were in. slow progression. This could be someone that you've known for a while, that is seeing some change in you now, and perhaps changing themselves too. Got the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles come out. So someone set themselves free from something, or you, Howard, to see that you've set yourselves free from it and ready to invest in something new. Now, I am getting both sides here in this story. So some of you, I'm talking about you and how they feel about you, what they're noticing about you. Some of you, I am talking about what your person's going through at the moment. For some of you, it's both of you as well. So you've both kind of been mirroring each other. We're talking about a big change going on in both of your lives at the moment. A big level up kind of thing. Death and rebirth is a significant card of an ending in your life, ready for a rebirth. This is saying it's come slow to heal yourself from that negativity or the fears. But there is an ending. You've changed your mind about something and ready to invest in something. And I've got a feeling for most of you, I'm talking about both of you, not just them, but you too. And both kind of being in the same place, ready for a new start. So the death and rebirth card is saying like something significant is changed here. Six of Voices, and ready for movement forward, out of the choppy waters into the smooth waters, or from something that wasn't really right for you to something much better. So if you have had like disappointing past with this person, that could have all changed now, especially if this is someone that you've known for a while, because that Knight of Pentacles is kind of saying this hasn't been like a quick aha turnaround kind of thing, something that you can heal really fast like that. This could possibly be someone that you met a while ago that instigated a healing in you, and you've both been like taking your separate path to do that. Whatever it is, it's significant, the ending in the life and in your life. Muse of Emotions is someone that loves you. Eight of Emotions walked away from something significant in the life that they were emotionally attached to. As I said, that could be an addiction. You can be emotionally attached to an addiction, right? So using an addiction to push down feelings that you don't want to feel. You transfer those emotions to the addiction instead. Do you know what I mean? It's like eating our feelings or whatever, or drinking them away. You actually form an emotional attachment to that addiction, to the food or to the alcohol or whatever it is, drugs. And so there could be letting go of that. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on here, and movement, ready to move forward toward love. Perhaps when you met this person when neither of you are ready to actually have this relationship, and it feels to me like your person might be realizing, you know what, I feel ready, it's changed now, I've walked away from a thing, and I do love this person, I do love crystals, and it might be time now. Someone could be coming back in, wondering what to offer you as to come back into your life. Home is behind that. I think someone's watching you here considering coming back into your life. Considering, and I think it's both of you. Both of you have made changes. Anyway, it's been slow changes out of some kind of a negativity or some kind of negative state that you're in. It's been a slow progression. It's been this long time coming. You needed some time for this. But you're stronger now. And the Emperor, wow, much stronger now. Look at that, wow. So you're both much stronger for it. If I'm talking about someone that you've had a distance from, came into your life, we're both really ready for it, went out of your life, and coming back in towards you, which I think is what I'm talking about here. You're both much stronger and more in control of yourselves now, much more stable than you were before, when you had some kind of negativity or addiction or fears or something unhealed. It's taken you some time to deal with that, to heal from that, both of you. Or one of you. Yeah, I'm picking it up, I'm picking up that there's different people watching this, right? And for some of you, it's one or both of you. Letting go is behind that. It's something significant that someone's let go of here. And they're a different person now, so you need to give someone a fresh go here, because they might have changed so much because they've healed something very significant in their life. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So someone's kind of set themselves free and are able to invest now. Ace of Inspiration. They're very excited about a new start. And Queen of Voices. They've cut something out. Like boundaries. Got stronger boundaries now. way more stable. Like the strength and the Emperor card out is there is very, very powerful. So they could be seeing you in that light, that you're much stronger now, that you've got boundaries and you cut things out of your life and you're ready for this new start, exciting new start. There's a lot more positivity. It's like someone could be looking at you now going, you're much more positive than you used to be before. And I could really see like building something. I want to approach crystals again because I could really see building with crystals now. It's all good. There's an element of, the stuff that went on in the past. It's all good because I've grown from there and I realized that I wasn't ready. And you've grown from there. And so it's perfect. It feels to me like I'm talking about someone that's coming back in. At the moment, the way that they're feeling about you is rituals and offerings. That whole feeling that I got, that they're trying to figure out how to approach you, where to take you out, what you would really like, how to approach this, being very conscious about it. You make them feel very calm, ambitious to have something with you. And a lot of things have changed since you last talked to this person, is what I'm feeling. Let's get some more cards out and find out more. How are they feeling about crystals? Getting over a cold, had colds, nothing major. I feel much better now after a week off work. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Now, some of them are kind of poised to send you a message. You might have messaged this person, haven't got back to you yet. And it's because of this rituals and offerings. They're being very conscious about how they're getting back to you. They're thinking about it before they do. They don't just want to say anything to you. They want to be very precise about it because they feel a change in your energy. And if this person is like around you, they're really noticing a change in your energy and their energy has changed. But they're pretty cool about it, relaxed about it. It's not like they're like, oh my God, crystal's going to slip out of my fingers. They're not like that. They're fiery though, got a lot of passion for you and they want to go for it. So this is someone's like, wants to do this, wants to do you now. Go deeper. Could be a Scorpio that we're talking about, or Aries or Cancer, but they want to have a deeper experience with you now. They're ready for a deeper kind of a connection. What else? How else are they feeling about you? Heartbreak and support. Something about the past here where you didn't support them and it broke their heart. And that could be water under the bridge now, but it could be something that needs sorting out. They could have been looking for support from you and you might have been dismissive of them, not really supporting them, not being their cheerleader kind of thing. And I feel like that's what broke their heart in the past, that you weren't kind of cheerleading them. I don't know. Maybe you were in a bit of a battle around that time, but when we're unhealed, we can have all kinds of sabotages going on. But anyway, they are feeling a bit of heartbreak from you in a way, some way that you didn't support them in the past. It affected them, and yeah, you need to talk. You guys need to talk about that. Maybe that's going to come out in the deeper dive read of things that you need to do right now, because there could be some patching up that you need to do. So there's definite letting go going on. The person's let go of someone or something, or yeah. I see you letting go, and there's so much change in this reading. I feel a big change in your energy. I told not to take any of those. Okay, there's that one. Independence. The seeing you is very independent. It feels like your person is single now. Might not have been before. Independent energy. I'm wondering if you're independent too, perhaps presuming that you are independent at the moment, single independent. Yeah, that could be why they're kind of figuring out how to approach you. Let's find out some messages from them. Messages. Oh, before we do that, let's get one of these out. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? You are limitless. Wow, they're seeing so much potential in you. Yeah, I think they want to really build something with you and seeing so much potential in you. Ambition. They're seeing ambition in you and some kind of fire in you, and they want the same thing. Okay, messages. Please don't move on. So they don't want you to find someone else and move on. They don't want you to, they kind of want you to be waiting for them at the moment. They are going to make a move towards you. It feels like it's going to be soon. We'll find out in the deeper dive, of course, but they don't want you to move on. I get emotional when I think of you. So you got this person in their feels. I just heard something. What was it? They said something like, it's a little bit overwhelming to them. This person, you know, like you can be attracted to people, but then there's only certain people that you really fall for. I think this person's really fallen for you and they've got deep feelings for you. They get really emotional and they could be trying not to get distracted by you at the moment. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. There is something in your past between you and this person where it didn't quite go right. But it's because you weren't both ready. Like this, you needed this transformation that's happened since that point, both of you. But still, they wish that they could turn back the clock and do things differently and previously. And that's just shows that they've learned, right? They've learned and grown. I feel like you guys needed to be apart for a while you were learning something. And I think both of you have grown. There it is. You see, will you give me a second chance? They do want to come back in again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is this someone from the past? And you might not have had a relationship. We had some kind of a relationship with them. You know this person, so there was some relating going on, whether it was just talking to each other or whether you'd just kind of seen each other. It seems like you've had something with this person and they want a second chance. I'm wondering if you can like start over or do things again. Give them a second chance. Please be patient with me. This person has stuff going on in their life. I was getting that they don't want to be too distracted by you at the moment. This person could like have career stuff going on or something like that. Be patient with them. They will make a move towards you. They're thinking about how to do it. What else? What else? Oh, yes. I gave in to temptation. So this person went for something that was lesser than you, is what I'm getting. Went for someone that was lesser than you. If your person had two options, they just gave in. Went for something easier. You see, you caused them problems here. You're a bit challenging to them. Caused them some heartbreak by a lack of support. They went for someone that was just easier. Someone that perhaps looked up to them. You know, one of those easier kind of relationships where we don't feel that much for them. They gave in to temptation in that way. You had fights, arguments, and conflicts. So conflicting energy. There was conflicts that went on between you. Doesn't have to be big blow-ups or anything like that, but there was that bit of energy between you, and yeah, they wish that hadn't happened. They say that they're not quite ready yet. I'm not ready. I'm not quite ready yet. It feels like your person is getting ready though. Wow, how interesting. So if that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. As I said, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something you need to apologize for? Is there something you need to do or say? Do you need to get in touch with this person? Let's find out your guidance right now. Guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, once you're properly together, what are the dynamics there? Are there any red flags that for you to watch out for? How's it going to be between you guys? And how can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. When you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will do. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click on this video, click like on this video before you click off. Click that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me as well, and drop me a comment. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to that deeper dive reading, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out about your love life, about how your person feels about you at the moment. So flowers, let's get into it. As usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that this is your story, could be a story, you might want to get that. If you do, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below toward the end of the reading. That is. So let's get some cards out for you to find out how your person's feeling about you at the moment. Flowers. In that deeper dive, I'll be going into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in your relationship dynamics, and how this might all play out with possible timelines too. got the creation of light, so things are getting easier for them now. It's getting easier for them. You might have made this person really nervous in the past, and it's getting easier for them now. Whatever angst they had is getting easier. So if your person was resisting you or nervous to approach you or something like that, it's getting easier. Things are getting easier anyway. Whatever it was that they're going through. So they're easier about this now. What else? Paradox. There's this feeling of like, why didn't I meet you at another time? Why is this coming at the wrong point in my life? It's not. The paradox is that it's not. There's something that feels like bad timing about this relationship, but it's not, is what I'm hearing, is that contention, that problem needed to be there. You needed to meet each other when that problem was there, because they're helping you and you're helping them through something. So even though we, as human beings, we want to avoid the lessons and stuff, don't we? It's not what our higher selves want. They want us to get the lessons and the growth. So what you thought and what they thought might be wrongness about, specifically about the timing, is what I'm getting of when you met each other, or what's going on in their lives at the moment, is actually a rightness about it all. Paradoxically. What else? Prudence. Being careful, or the seeing you as being careful, but persevering. So hanging on in there. So this is someone that's thinking about a long-term thing with you, and they're seeing you as like kind of making very good choices for yourself, being prudent, being choosy, but also hanging on in there for what it is that you want. So persisting at something. They see you as tenacious kind of a person, and feeling like you've got what it takes to hang on in there, to persevere with something, is what I'm getting. Yeah, perseverance. That's what I'm getting, because the card is right there. Stay the course. Could be giving this person chances while they're going through something. That's what it could be. So if the creation of light is saying that something is getting easier for them now, you might have been giving this person the time of day, whereas other people might not have done that while they were going through something. 5 of Wands. Excuse me. 5 of Wands. Out with the 9 of Wands here. They see you as being a bit competitive, and I've got a bit of fight, a bit of battle in you, because 9 of Wands, stuff that you haven't healed yet, spiky. They feel that you're a bit spiky. They want to stroke you, but you put your hackles up. You're a bit spiky, like a porcupine. Putting your resistance up to them. They see you as not caving into them, or not surrendering to them, or not difficult to love. Not that you're difficult to love, that you just get a bit spiky. They feel like you get a bit spiky with them. They want to love you, but you get a bit spiky. What else? So they're picking up on a resistance that you've got to surrendering to them and letting them love you. Death and rebirth, okay? So the feeling that you're like making big changes in your life and in yourself, death and rebirth. 6 of Pentacles, with regard to reciprocation. So they do feel like you're opening up to things, that you're healing yourself, you're learning, you're growing, you're opening up to things, opening up to reciprocation. I feel like you feel the same way about them as reciprocal, but that something big needs to change in your life, or needed to change in your life first. It definitely feels around healing. This could be them too, that they can't reciprocate until something had changed in their life as well. It could be for some of you, it's them. What else? Like someone that wants to be with you, but they can't be with you until they've sorted something out in their life, not having the energy or the freedom to be with you. Queen of Wands, they think you're so attractive, so that this person, they think you're beautiful, very attracted to you, sexually attracted to you, attracted you in other ways as well. You've got a big pulling power to this person. So the seed is making like prudent choices, making good choices for yourself, and for your long-term kind of thing, but a bit spiky in the short term, a little bit like they can't get anything by you kind of thing, because maybe you're just like really sure of what it is that you want in life, and you don't want to be bothered by other people, and so they come in all romance and you're like, not so sure. Not so sure, says the moon. Not so sure. Like, quick to dismiss them. You might have 6 of inspiration. You might have your sights set on long-term goals, business goals, stuff that you're doing in your life, and they come in and being all romantic, saying, surrender to me, and you're like, I've got shit to get on with, kind of thing. That could be how they're seeing it here. The moon, you could be confusing to them emotionally because of this. It feels to me like someone that hasn't quite found the sweet spot with you, of how to relate with you. You're quite confusing to them. The feeling that you're a bit frosty, but they get why you're frosty, because you focused on something, on your life, on perhaps happiness that you found and stuff like that. But they want in too, and they don't know how to get in. I think this person will persevere with you, but they don't know how to get in, and they don't. This person might not know what you want in a relationship. What do you want in a relationship? Perhaps you need to find that out. Flowers, what do you want in a relationship? Because this person's really finding it hard to find their place of what they can give you, right? They've got self-love, inner journey, and growth behind that. So you've grown so much. Have you grown out of relationships or something like that? You're doing all the self-love thing and you're on this inner journey, and they don't feel like there's space for them. They want there to be space for them. They are impressed by you. They see that you're a go-getter person. They find you very attractive. But also in that, they're like, well, but there's no space for a relationship here. Perhaps they're thinking it will change, or... Because I was getting that timing thing out. With that paradox, Death and Rebirth, the Page of Emotions. So they're watching you, right? They've got high hopes of having something with you. So this is like someone that's in the fantasy. This person could very well be in love with you and fantasizing a lot about you, about this perfection of this life could have. They see that you're on a par with each other here. So they might just be as success focused as you, perhaps, and want the same things, and they imagine this incredible life together of emotional life, of being happy together. This person's very dreamy about you and thinks that if something changed, death and rebirth, that it would be very reciprocal. I think you've got what each other wants, they think. But there's just something about they can't figure out what you want in relationships, and perhaps you haven't figured it out yet. What's behind that? Sorry, I'm just getting a bit of a cold at the moment. Home is behind that. You feel like home to them, and it's an emotional thing. I think your person feels like you're meant for each other. But they see you at the moment as being kind of closed down emotionally because of some healing that you haven't done or healing that you're doing. They see you going for what it is that you want in life and kind of disregarding relationships. You might not feel like you're disregarding relationships, but it feels to me like they think that you're closed emotionally. They can't seem to get in. It's like you want a relationship, but you're not surrendering to someone to let them love you. Do you know what I mean? They're very attracted to you. Queen of Wands, which makes me think you're in like a single independent kind of thing. Yes, you see, Nine of Materials, like you're in this single independent kind of energy, which is kind of like Queen of Wands energy. You might have taken that a little bit too far, single independent energy, and you might not realize that you're coming across as being like, I've got everything, don't need anything. And they're like, mushy, I want to love you, but I don't know how I can love you, because it doesn't seem like you're wanting any loving. You're not wanting the soft side of things, that surrender. It might be a little bit too much in this energy for them, brothers. Not too much for you. I mean, it's up to you whether you want a relationship at the moment. It would make this person very joyful if you allow them to be the masculine self. So what this is saying is, they see you in your masculine energy at the moment. They find you very attractive. They don't want you to like be less of a person or whatever, but they would like to see you in the feminine energy so that they can be in the masculine energy. It would bring them a lot of joy to be able to be the masculine for you. I'm not saying like dumb yourself down or anything like that. I'm saying like be soft and open in your relationship. So if you are like kick-ass business person, you know, in your masculine energy most of the time, someone comes towards you for a date, you stay in your kick-ass energy, they're like, I love that about you, but that's not what I want in relationships. I want to see your soft side in relationship. Yeah, maybe you need to kind of focus. We'll go into it in the deeper dive, but maybe you need to like soften up your relationship side of yourself, or ask yourself what it is that you want in a relationship. What else are they feeling about you at the moment? The good thing is they feel persistent to me, like they want to persevere with this. You're worth it. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Quite a lot of change in this. Death and rebirth. And they are seeing you as closed down, but it feels to me like they feel like there's a path, like there's an opening there, like you guys could get together. This could be someone that you're dating, but if you are dating, they're not really getting what they want from it. And it's like they can't get the romance or the soft side of you. Yeah. What else? Make time for self-love. Yeah, maybe you need to get more into your feminine side. So if this is you, you know, like excuse me. When you finish work, trying to get yourself out of that energy, perhaps doing self-care things, making time for self-love, doing those softening things, opening up. Perhaps what this is saying is you're coming across as a bit unbalanced, a bit too much in your masculine energy, and you need to develop that feminine side, that soft side, which is the side that will come out in relationship, right, in romance. And self-love, those like nurturing things or sensual things, that kind of thing, might help to balance you up there. Excuse me. Might help to balance you up there. So make time for self-love. Nurturing the softer side, the softer things in life. We'll get into that guidance more in the deeper dive anyway. There's a spark between you. There's a lot of attraction between you. Like, you're right for this person. You are. And it is kind of coming across as like, but you need to change. And it's not so much that you need to change. You just need to find more balance, I think. So they're very attracted to you. There's that spark between you. I mean, they're coming back wanting more. Flirty energy. They want to flirt with you. They want to have good times with you. They want to romance you. They want to, have that fun with you. They want to get into the masculine side and take care of you and do things for you and all of that. They want you to be open and receptive to that. They want you to want that. The see you as having very high self-worth. Perhaps that's something that you've been working on, and you built that for yourself. That could be why you're not single independent, going, now things are going good for me. I don't want to take my foot off that accelerator. But they see you being alone and unwanted. And so there is a soft side of you. The soft side of you is that feeling sorry for yourself because you're alone, feeling unwanted. Right, so you've got like a lot of self-worth, but you're like, why is there no one out there that is worthy of me? And it's like, well, hang on a minute. It's not that you need to dial down the self-worth, but it's that side of you, the feeling unwanted. When you start feeling sorry for yourself like that soft side of you there, that's that vulnerability, right? That's the vulnerability that needs to come forward in romantic relationships. That side of you. Go there to that side of you. do the self-care when you're in that feeling unwanted. It's like almost saying like, feel that loneliness, and then go there and go like, what is it? What is the need that I'm not fulfilling in myself there, that I'm not letting in, and really delve into that soft side of yourself. What else? What else? Back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. What is it that you want from love? This person can't figure it out. It seems like you want a relationship, but they can't seem to get in. It's like you won't soften up. Okay, what do they want to say? I'm planning on reaching out to you. So they want to reach out to you, planning on doing that. I will find my way back to you one day. This person has got perseverance for you. You're the one that they want. I still have growing to do. Hopefully you both still have. We all do. We all still have growing to do. This person might want to grow with you. That's really nice. I mean, that's perfect for a relationship. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. And I've got a lot going on in my life too. Okay. So you're a little bit, they're impressed, but you're a little bit too masculine for this person at the moment, and they want to see your relationship side. Spiritual awakening. This person's had a spiritual awakening or going through a spiritual awakening. Really getting to know themselves and really learning and growing. Rose-colored glasses. This person's got you on a pedestal. They're a very positive person. What else? How's this person seeing you learn and grow and all of that, and they're open to that themselves and they want to do that with you? There is someone keeping me from you, right? That death and rebirth. There's a change that needs to happen. So they're in fantasy about you at the moment. Something needs to change in their life first. Someone, I don't know whether that's a boss or a relationship or something like that. It could be. But there's really something in the way at the moment. What else? Things are getting easier for them now. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. It feels to me like this person has tried with you before, but what you seem to want from a relationship isn't what they want from a relationship. They're hoping that you want the same things from a relationship as they do. They're not sure. Now, usually I would say, with this kind of a reading, you don't want to be with someone that wants to change you, right? But in this, what's coming through really strongly here is that, yes, they kind of want you to change to be in a relationship, but it's not like they want your character to change. It's just they want you to get more balanced and not bring your masculine game to a relationship. And that's very different. And so I would still say that this person's a girl. But if that sounds like it is your story, could be your story, you might want to get the deeper dive. And let's get into it. I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something for you to change? Like, what do you need to do now to open up to this person? Or do you need to contact this person and find that out? Guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, once you are together, what are the dynamics in this relationship? What have we got to look forward to? Are there any red flags there? And how can you make this work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that flower on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, you'll see, amongst other things, a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video before you click off down there. Leave me a comment while you're down there. And don't forget to click that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell, and this one's for you. Shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Shells, as usual, this is going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this reading. If you find that it is your story, could be your story, you might want to get that. Find out even more If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into it. How's your person feeling about you at the moment? Tea ceremony. They want to slow things down. They want to be very slow, particular, conscious about this. Not something that they want to dive into fast. This person's got patience. Nature. So this person wants this to unfold naturally. This is not someone that wants to orchestrate it, make things happen in their own time kind of thing. They want it to come about naturally. If you might, like if you're asking this person, like, do they want more? Do you want to take this relationship to the next level? This person will be like, can we just let this unfold naturally? Do we need to talk about this? They're quite protective of you. So they see you as like a precious gem. They're protective of this. They do want to like love and nurture you, yes. But they do want to take things slowly too. This person just wants to take things slowly. They do. Okay. Yes. You might want to protect what you've got as well. The devil. There's some fears going on here. A little bit scared. They might see what they might be red flags in you, and they might be a bit scared of that. Which is why they want to take it slowly. Don't want to just rush into this. What else? Ah, wow, these two cards came out in the flowers reading as well. They see you as being a little, you've got a bit of fight in you because of something that you haven't healed. So you're a bit resistant. You've got your boundaries up kind of thing. You're a bit wary of them. Interesting, because they're also getting the feeling that you're wanting to progress this faster, and perhaps it's because you want to progress this faster to get over those barriers that you've got. It's like, if they just move toward me more, then I would open up. If they just like leap over that fence, those boundaries that I've made, because I'm scared. Like if they're just moving faster, it's I don't think this person can relieve you of those fears, but we'll see. Let's get some more cards out. So the senior's a little bit scared at the moment and are like pushing things forward or something like that. And excuse me a moment, just ordered my lunch because I'm hungry. It's on its way. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. They do want to invest in this. So if you're asking this person, I just get this feeling you've been asking this person, like, we're gonna take this to the next level. What's the hold up here, kind of thing. They do want to invest, yes, but see, even this card is the card of patience. It's like, well, just let it grow. Don't rush. Just let it grow naturally. It's not like tugging on that, going grow faster. That would wreck it, right? So the devil, seeing that you've got some kind of preoccupation or fear or something like that, you've got something fear going on, you've got a bit of a red flag away, then they're like, is that a red flag or is that okay? Queen of Voices, it's got something to do with your boundaries, like those cards, these are very hard cards, the devil and the Queen of Voices, The Queen of Voices can be bitch, right? But why are people bitchy? Well, generally because of the fears, right? Could be a bit prickly. A little bit prickly. The flowers are a little bit prickly as well, like a porcupine. They want to stroke you, but you curl up in a ball with your prickles and all of that kind of thing. I feel like you want this person to move toward you and get over your prickles, over your fancies faster. You think that if they've just like moved faster and be more, then you'd get over your fears, but it wouldn't happen. Your fears are still going to be there. Only you can get over your fears, not them. And they might be quite aware of this as well. Feel protective of you, but they know that they can't sort it out for you. Integration. There is a feeling that they want to be with you, that they do want to integrate. But yeah, Queen of Voices is like, I've got my boundaries up, and they know that. So you're coming. It's like you want to get into a relationship, but you haven't healed yourself enough to get into a relationship yet. That's what this reading is saying. And your person has noticed that, so they want to take it slowly. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. So the senior are a little bit got the fight in you, and you got your boundaries up, kind of thing. They don't know how to get over that. They do want a reconciliation. They want to come in. They want to have fun with you and all of that. But this wheel is saying, like, It's almost like this is how it's got to be at the moment. It's got to progress the right way. You know, to have a plant, you've got to plant the seed, and then you've got to nurture it and water it, and it needs to happen in that natural way. You unfold. There's no fast track to that. There's no shortcut to that, to a relationship unfolding and taking it to the next level and the next level and the next level. You can't take that in leaps and bounds, because for a firm foundation, you've got to go through all of those stages, right? And it's almost like you feel like you're at a stage where you want it to get moving now. They want it to get moving too, yeah, but this person, they seem to be a little bit more like cognizant that it just needs to be step by step kind of thing. Our fears make us want to rush things and find the shortcuts, right? It's like when you've got abundance issues, very susceptible to people doing pyramid schemes, MLM kind of stuff, and even like teachers going, I can teach you how to get the abundance through the law of attraction. Very tempting to spend all your money on that, and it doesn't get you anywhere at all. We're only susceptible to the shortcut kind of things because of our fears, but it never gets us there. We've got to face that fear instead. You've got new beginnings and grounding. They do want a relationship with you, this person. They want to have a beginning with you. They want to integrate this. They want to ground this. So they want to be with you. They want to have that. But there's also a knowing in this person that you're not ready for it. They know that you're not ready for it. It's what it is, and they want to slow it down. So let's do that again. Seven of Pentacles. Why the Seven of Pentacles? They want to invest in this. Death and the Six of Materials. They've got what it takes to be reciprocal. Yeah. They do want it reciprocal as well. But something needs to end first, something significant as well. So there needs to be some change with this person, and it's in you. Now, you might feel like completely ready and completely open and completely ready. This is saying that they're recognizing that you're not. Because if you were, then you'd be just letting it go to the next stage slowly. Right? Whilst dealing with whatever's coming up for you in the short term. It's, you know, sometimes we feel like we're ready for a relationship. If you look back on your past self when you were like particularly scared and fearful and closed down, and back then you were wondering like, why am I not getting into a relationship? Well, you can look back and you're like, oh my god, that's Clara, I can tell you why you weren't, because you were a wreck then, and no wonder people were seeing that you were a wreck and staying away from you. You still are kind of a little bit like that at the moment. You might not be seeing it clearly. This person wants to invest in this. They are investing in it, but they're doing it very slowly for good reason. Growth. They want it to grow. They want to be in this relationship. They want it to grow, but they don't feel like you're ready for it. Tell us what else. Sacred union. They honor this relationship. They honor and treasure it. They think this relationship is sacred. So yeah, they do want to persist. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds your person is very attracted to you. You do want to pursue this. You just don't want to pursue it so fast as you do. And the reason that you want to pursue it so fast is that because of your fears. What else? And they are recognizing that. Now, I'm not saying like this person knows everything about you and that they're like all wise and all of that. They might not know consciously. They might not know what's holding them back. They might not know what's making them feel a bit toward you. But we can tell. We feel it, right? I'm not saying that you can go to this person and say to them, tell me what's going on with me. Then it's not like this person is all knowing, all seeing being or anything like that. They're just feeling it. Breathe through the tension. They see you as having anxiety. They see you as having anxiety. This is not like, they're not putting you down or anything. They're just like, you just need to take this slowly. You know? You've got warning signs, a little bit like red flags to this person. But they're still willing to get into this with you. Just slowly. Slowly. What else? Healing. They see you as kind of healing your heart, in need of healing. They see you as a little bit vulnerable, a little bit guarded, definitely. 2 cards of guidedness here. But there's chemistry between you. This person does want to pursue you. But yeah, this is like someone that's like, yeah, I really like them. I know she's a bit anxious and she's got this going on, and yeah, a little bit prickly at the moment, but still, I like her, you know, and she might get over that, and you know, that kind of a person. Seeing you as independent, doing things by yourself, yes, because you're coming across as guarded. So. Floating on there, you make them feel real good. Floating on there, well, especially when they're dreaming about you as well. They believe that this is true love. Yeah, they're loving you properly, even if they don't want to just dive straight in. And that's that protection thing as well. So this person could really think a lot of this relationship, and they don't want to wreck it by doing the wrong thing too soon and all of that kind of stuff. What else? Forgiveness. I hope that you can forgive them. They're well aware that they're not giving you what you want at the moment, but they're doing what they feel is right instead, and I hope that you can forgive them for that. And consider your foundations, but they are considering the foundations, you see, of this relationship. So they're doing relationship as best as they can do it. They know what is healthy for them, the slowness and all of that kind of thing. And what do they want to say to you? What their message is for you? I feel like I can't give you what you need. Right. Now, it could be that they're recognizing that you've got some healing to do here before you can be in a healthy relationship. Perhaps they can't give that to you, you know? They can't be your therapist for you. Perhaps you need to go into therapy and stuff. Instead, like, perhaps you need to go into therapy instead of asking this person. If you've been asking this person to be that for you, be your sounding board or something like that, but it's probably not the person to go to. I feel like I can't give you what you need. It's like that this person might want to fix things for you now, but know that you can't. Perhaps they've been in codependent relationships like that before. There is an element here that it feels like you're trying to get into a codependent relationship with this person, like them helping you kind of thing. Careful of that. They need time. Yes, this person wants to do things slowly. They need time. They need time to be certain of this. I want to work things out. They do want to work things out. They want things to work out, but they do want to take things slowly for sure. What else? Friends or family disapprove of this connection. So they could have friends and family saying, it was a bit neurotic, aren't they? Or, you know, they're just so anxious. Sure, that's a good, you know, other people might be seeing your red flags and yeah, disapproving of it, but it feels like this person isn't at all. But they do love you. Oh, sweet. I wish you knew how grateful I am to have met you. So nice. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This person isn't saying, oh, like, you're terrible, you've got anxiety and all of this. No, this person loves you. But they are noticing these things about you. I've hardly got any voice left now. Twin flame journey, wow. What's going on here? Twin flame journey. They believe that you're the twin flame. Feel a very strong connection with you. Limerence for you. Mental health, though. They are, yeah, they think you've got some stuff going on. And they're done. Oh. Let's get another one. So they think you've got some issues to sort out first, but they're saying, please don't move on. Like, they're not, this person isn't rejecting you. If this is your reading, this person is not rejecting you. They just want to take things slowly. And yeah, they're hoping that, like, you heal yourself and that you can make a go of this. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story. You might want to get a deeper dive. In that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So let's get some healing advice to you then. And also, how can you get yourself ready for this relationship, you know? And also guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, what are the dynamics there? Is this person got any red flags as well? What are you going to be like together? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. and it's an instant watch kind of thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folders, so do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Leave me a comment while you're down there, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to a very croaky deeper dive, I am going to get through it before my lunch arrives, hopefully. Then I'll see you in there very shortly. Bye.